Askfrenchij, your girl next door today. Make sure my neighbors. Hi neighbors, how y'all doing today? I am on my way down to the sickle cell office. I had my doctor's appointment yesterday and got plugged with the sickle cell foundation stuff here in Charlotte. So hopefully I will be able to promote and bring awareness and advocate for sickle cell. Do more here in this city, in Charlotte. So they invited me to come down today at 11 o'clock. Y'all know I'm always late. It's like 12 minutes to 11 and I'm probably about 15 minutes away. I gotta put on my GPS, but I'm just letting y'all know what I'm doing. Oh, you can't see the skyline. I'm gonna just take a picture of it straight on. I'm just leaving the sickle cell agency thing, and I took all these other tests and quizzes to see how much knowledge I knew about sickle cell, and child, I feel like I don't know anything compared to what they informed me about. Yeah, I wish I should have asked the ladies if they wanted to be. Look at this little statue. I thought somebody like drew this, but it's actually some type of thing. But yeah, I'm at the community center, child. This is my first time being involved with anything physically hands-on with my sickle cell, so I'm so excited. I'm doing everything online, and so now I'm so happy to be connected with people. How you doing? I'm doing good. I'm so happy to get connected with people and just show love. Ooh, there goes the, see? I don't get out much. Can y'all tell? I'm sitting here sightseeing in my own town. The lady who I'm vibing with is Azizi. She has a coworker named Azuzu. Isn't that crazy? How they do that? But so yeah, I'm so blessed to have been able to communicate with these beautiful ladies when it comes to this disease. They're so loving. Make sure I come back. And she made me cry. She was like, how do you cope? Do you go to church? Do you pray? And I was like, Jesus. I asked Jesus. And I told her, I just want to be here for my baby boy. I just want to be here. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm so happy to be participating in the walk coming up. I'm going to actually volunteer for the sickle cell walk. I'm gonna help out with calls and stuff, making phone calls and things like that, as well as I'm gonna be helping out with the things they have going on. I'm not sure yet, and I think they might have to find a place for me, but you know, helping out with sickle cell, they can always use help and hands-on and stuff. So I feel like I'm getting some things accomplished, because you know what, people do it for me. Like, I don't know if she gets paid to do what she did today, but she done it, whether she gets paid to do it or not. And I really appreciate her taking the time and effort and passion into helping me out. I'm coming to you today with some exciting sickle cell related news. So if you have sickle cell, please tune in. If you don't have sickle cell, please tune in anyway. This information is for any and everybody. So please feel free to just sit through and watch. So recently I've been speaking to you guys about, in my vlogs, how I had a new doctor appointment coming up on the 17th. I have been seeing my hematologist, who is a white male, for over 10 years. He has really treated me well. He is always giving me my pain medicine, did my blood work. However, I only saw this doctor every 6 months. Yes, every 6 months, because he said I didn't get sick enough to come in any more than that. I would go in for follow-up visits after the ER, and I would go in if I didn't feel well. I would go to this doctor for pain medicines and fluids in his office if I didn't feel well and didn't have the means to get to the ER. Or even if I did, I could just go there and see him instead versus having to go to the ER. Wonderful doctor. There's nothing wrong with him. So something terrible happened to me. If you've been following me for a while, my purse was stolen out of my car a few months ago, at the end of last year. In this purse, I had just recently been to him. I just got my refills on my medications and stuff like that. So it was in my car at the time. My car was broken into, and unfortunately, the pain medicine was stolen. I got a police report for it, and I was able to get my pain medicine back. However, it kind of was a headache, because, you know, of course, you are supposed to keep your medication safe. You can watch an older vlog if you want to check that story out. However, ever since that happened to me, and I had to go through the process of showing the police report and getting my prescription refilled, my doctor has since began to wean me off the medication. I don't know the reason. It could have been the law. It could have been he got in some kind of trouble. It could have been a number of reasons. But I felt it kind of funny after my purse was stolen. He started to try to wean me off pain medication. Now, being a sickle cell advocate here on YouTube, I post here the most. I post on Facebook and Instagram as well, but this is my main platform to speak about sickle cell. I talk to different people all over the country who have sickle cell, and they always ask me, just a few of them may ask me, are you on this pain medication? Your doctor doesn't give you anything else, folic acid? No, other than that, I've only been on pain medication from this doctor. This doctor is majority a cancer doctor. He is an oncologist and a hematologist, which most of them are. He actually told me that he sees about 10 sickle cell patients a month, and he sees about 50 plus cancer patients a day. So that goes to show you what his specialty was. However, he was a good doctor when it comes to managing my pain. However, I'm getting older, and as I get older, I see that I have pain more. And as I noticed me having pain more, he's weaning me off of pain medicine, yet I'm having more pain. So it was suggested that I try to go out and find a pain management specialist. I asked him about a pain management specialist, and he directed me to this another sickle cell doctor named Dr. Iffy, who's a hematologist. Now, I've never heard of Dr. Iffy before. I've never heard of just a plain sickle cell specialist. So it was actually good news to me for me to hear her name. I went to my primary doctor because of a cold. I mentioned I had an appointment with Dr. Iffy. She lit up with joy. Dr. Iffy's great. She's this, she's that. And I'm like, what, really? And I haven't heard about her. Even emergency room visits. When is your next appointment coming up? Oh, I have an appointment with this new doctor named Dr. Iffy. Dr. Iffy, oh my God. So every person I come across bigged up Dr. Iffy, and I prayed about it, and I just really hope they were not, giving her a bigger name for herself than she had. Let me tell you what, I visited Dr. Iffy's practice yesterday, and she lived up to everyone's expectation of her to me. She does not have just a walk in, you sit down, talk to the nurse, you see the doctor, and you leave process. No, this woman has a team, a sickle cell team. She sees 277 sickle cell patients here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Out of the 4 sickle cell patients who are white, she sees 3 of them that live in, I think, either Charlotte or just North Carolina alone. Let me tell you, this woman just reeked love and care. She reeked it. She admitted it. As soon as she walked in the room, she gave me a hug, and she was about her business. She says, I'm not here just for your pain, baby. I'm here for your sickle cell, which sickle cell can affect your brain, your heart, your lungs, your legs, any organ system you have in your body, sickle cell can affect. Where red blood cells go, I help you find and treat the issue. It's just such a relief, you guys. Such a relief to finally have someone who knows her business and cares. She said, I only see sickle cell patients, and that's it. She took one glance at my blood work from my other hematologist, because they're in the same family of doctors. And she said, what type of sickle cell do you have? I told her I have sickle cell SC. She took one look at my labs, and she said, no, you have SS. I'm looking at the labs right here. I'm like, what? What, are you kidding? I have SS? When my mom was told I had SC. And at that time, I really did not know for a fact, because my mom really didn't push it on me. Mind you, some people's families really support them in their sickle cell. My family supports me and my sickle cell, but education wise, it wasn't pushed on me. My parents had me when they were 17. They just or kids. My grandmother didn't know much about it, but they all make sure I was good, healthy, and happy. But as far as the education behind what sickle cell was, I could not have explained it to you until after I had my son, which was in 2009, exactly what sickle cell was. Before then, sickle cell was a blood disorder that causes pain. That's all I could tell you, and you can't catch it. That's all I could tell you. So this is why I got on YouTube, to share everything that I knew, to meet other people, to network with other sickle cell warriors, because I'm telling you, feeling like you're the only one with this disease is really, really scary and really, really sad and depressing. So that's why I started this YouTube channel. On top of the fact of her being so knowledgeable about everything, she asked me, when the last time you had your eyes checked, when the last time you had your heart checked, your lungs, when the last time you had this check, that check. I mean, she went down the bill. She went down the menu and some. A nurse told me before, a doctor is supposed to only limit 15 minutes per patient per day. Dr. Iffy probably spent over 2 hours with me in that room. Her nurse told me she gets in trouble for seeing patients so long, but it's only because she cares. Being that she is the only sickle cell doctor in Charlotte, I do not care if we were in that room for 5 hours. She informed me of so many things I did not even know about sickle cell myself, and I felt kind of foolish to be on here as a sickle cell advocate and I can't give people the right information. No, you guys, like, I really felt a little like, man, because I'm like, I'm giving everybody not false information, but I'm not giving you the full spectrum or full knowledge of the information that I have, because I was not educated myself. Everything I find out, I do research on, but I never found any research in detail telling me that every system in your body can be affected horribly by this disease. So I started crying, because you can't just tell somebody sickle cell SC all their life and now they have SS. I mean, it was overwhelming information to me. I not only saw Dr. Iffy, I saw Dr. Iffy's nurse, I saw her counseling coordinator. She counsels you, or she can put you in touch with a counselor. I met with so many, I think she has a team of 6 or 7 people, and I met all of them, and they all spent time with me, and they all took their time and spoke with me, and just helped me understand that I'm not alone. You guys, I cannot express to you how it feels to live in a city where you feel like you are the only one with this disease. You have to come to the computer, online, to the net, to talk to someone, to relate to them about your disease. And so this is where I have been at majority of all my life, besides my one friend I had with sickle cell who passed away, unfortunately. So I told them about what I was doing on YouTube. I told them what I was trying to do. I'm trying to get up donations, and I'm trying to, promote positively healthiness, and just showing people my lifestyle living with sickle cell. It's not all boo-hoo, woe is me. It's also some ups. Dr. Iffy told me what to do in the gym. She told me not to overexert myself. She explained to me that I need to work out like a 60-year-old woman. She told me if I were to get a personal trainer, let him know I have sickle cell, exercise me like I'm 60 years old. It doesn't mean I have to go slow and be all, act like I'm, like debilitating. No, she wants them to just give me smaller weights with more reps, not big weights and a lot of big reps. You know what I mean? She told me if I walk on the treadmill, don't walk any more than 3.5 miles. That's about it. That's my limitation. If I want to push myself, I need to do a little bit of an incline. She said when I do the elliptical or the bike, just be mindful. And I had been doing these things, but I did not know my limitations. I was just testing myself to see. And you saw what that got me last week in the hospital, in the gym Tuesday, in the hospital on Wednesday, back in the gym on Thursday, trying to see what's going on. She told me water. Just basically cut out everything else and drink water. You can't even get pain medicine at the doctor's office unless they give you fluids first, because they have to flush all the fluids in your blood to hydrate them to even be receptive to take the pain medicine. I'm telling you, this woman really, really, really is a blessing from God. I asked her, I said, where you come from? She said, I just moved up here from Atlanta 2 years ago, and we have been building ever since. And I was just so happy. I said, Dr. Iffy, I need to get involved. She said, when I leave, somebody will be in here. They asked me that I need help with my rent. They asked me that I need counseling. They asked me that I need anything and everything I need. Every single person gave me their personal phone number and email. You guys, I can contact them whenever I want or need. I am so excited to be getting involved. I feel like I've started somewhere online with the groundwork, with putting my name out there, with putting this channel out there by raising awareness for sickle cell. But I started to get a little bit discouraged because y'all know I'm hard on myself and I want to do something here in Charlotte, in this city. I see people doing it big in Florida, Atlanta, Chicago, you know, up north, out west. But I just didn't feel like there was much here. I type in sickle cell, Charlotte, North Carolina, not really much pops up. So I just kind of get discouraged that I can't do more. You know, I sell these bracelets to get donations for sickle cell, for a cause. And so I'm researching and there's no foundations here close to me that I know about. And so I'm going on what I'm reading and the reviews people have shared with other people online. But now I know what to donate the money to because they have an organization as well. So I've definitely found my third foundation that I'm going to be donating the money to, and they also encouraged me to open up another GoFundMe account or find a way to do a scholarship. $50 is one book for one sickle cell student in college, you know what I mean? Or $500 is enough money to get someone all their books for a semester. Anything helps. So they told me to start a scholarship, put it in my friend's name who passed away, and they said that if I did that, everyone in their office would donate to it, and I would be the one to happily present this scholarship to someone. So I'm definitely in the works to doing that. On top of that, let me show you what we're going to be doing here. There is my first, this is the third one, but this is the first sickle cell walk I'm going to be attending. It's here in Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be August the 27th, 2016, 8 o'clock in the morning until registration on site, $25. If you live in the area, you guys, hit me up. We're going to do this together. I'm actually volunteering for this walk, but I'm still going to hopefully be able to walk. I mean, I don't see why I wouldn't be able to, but I'm going to be helping out. She said I can make some phone calls and they'll set me up on what I need to do to get in preparation for this walk. So please hit me up if you're interested in joining or volunteering with me for this walk. I'm definitely excited to do it. It'll be my first one, so I'm gonna definitely vlog and let you guys know how this goes. They gave me their PHSSCA newsletter, which is Piedmont Health Services and Sickle Cell Agency. And this is information about sickle cell camp. It has information on here about transition to adulthood, and this is what I had to register for today to get connected. This is going to keep all my sickle cell information online, and I'm going to be able to connect and just find all my information, what type of sickle cell I have, and everything is going to be on there. It's going to help me stay connected with everyone who I need to be in touch with as far as Dr. Iffy's staff and team in her office. And it also has tips on here how to get prepared for the summer. I will be posting this on my Instagram and Facebook so you all can see it. When I walked into Dr. Iffy's office, she gave me an immediate sickle cell quiz on paper, and I'm so excited to share that with you guys. I'm going to actually get the quiz and post it, and I'm going to let you guys take the test if you all want to, because like I said, even though it was 10 questions, I still got one wrong, and that's because I just didn't know. You know, it's so much stuff we have going on with our bodies that we don't know about. So I was so excited. I actually was called back yesterday to come back today to their sickle cell office and just connect with the ladies there. They were so nice as well, and we went over some videos, some questions, and she just went into detail about certain things about sickle cell that I promise you guys I knew but didn't know. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm so pumped, I'm so excited to get involved. I have the 10 commandments of sickle cell disease, and I will be happy to share this with you all as well, and just different little flyers and paperwork about how to deal with your sickle cell in the summer, in the winter. We all know by touch and go, but nothing was ever written out for us. So here it is right here, and then they even have information on informing your kids that have sickle cell trait. This is all about us warriors. It's all about the sickle cell adults. It's all about the sickle cell adolescents, the kids, and the babies, and how to educate and inform. And I'm so happy to be doing this with them, and I'm so happy they accepted me wholeheartedly. I texted her to tell her thank you. The lady that worked with me, her name is Azizi Coleman. She was very familiar with Bold Lips for Sickle Cell. She said she had met a few of the ladies who started the foundation. So if you all are watching this, I know y'all know who I'm speaking about. If y'all don't know, then she definitely knows y'all, and she's heard of y'all. And it was so crazy to me that a few of Dr. Iffy's one of Dr. Iffy's nurses actually had sickle cell, and she goes out on flights and speaks on different panels about sickle cell across the country. So I mean, it was just so I can't even express to you how happy I was, you guys. Oh, and last but not least, let me show you my goodie bag. They gave me a goodie bag. Carolina's healthcare system, and they gave me a tumbler, a CMC tumbler. This is a straw. They gave me some reading material, Hope and Destiny, a book about sickle cell and about sickle cell trait, and the parents' guide to parents' guide to teaching their children who have sickle cell what sickle cell is and how to cope with it and how to live with it. I'm definitely going to be reading that. Y'all know I'm a bookhead. They also gave me a heating and an ice pack. You guys, I'm so excited to use this. I can heat this up in the microwave, or I can put it in the freezer if I want it cold. Which I doubt I want it cold. I don't think I ever need it cold. So I'm having some information. They put all my prescriptions in this folder, and in this folder they gave me more information and brochures to pass out if I want to, or just to share with you all. And I think they all do this now. They give you this little information sheet on your visit note. You need to drink a gallon of water a day, because y'all know I be killing infusions, honey. But I gotta stop. I haven't had anything to drink besides water since yesterday, because I actually listened to my doctors. And I actually switched my medications up, which I'm so happy. I'm so happy about. So now I've been told to take ibuprofen on a regular. So that's what I have to do. Take when I'm in pain. Take ibuprofen in conjunction with my Norco. I also had to sign a pain medicine contract. That's my first time having to ever sign one of those. A contract basically stating you can't get pain medicine from anywhere else but her. And I didn't even know this, but you're supposed to call for a refill on your pain medication a week before you run out. My old doctor told me that I needed to run out and then call them and tell them what I needed it for. I mean, just the differences in the offices, oh my goodness. And they're working on getting an infusion room as well. I also am starting folic acid, and I've never been prescribed folic acid before. And she also prescribed me Femitine, which I think is for heartburn and stuff like that. So this is going to help me take all my medicines, and so I'm so excited. I mean, she just broke it down for me, you guys. She broke it down, and God is so good, and I'm just so happy to share this information with you all. If you all have any questions or concerns about anything I talked about, if you want to know more information, I'm going to share every time I go for a doctor's visit. I'm going to share everything with you guys. If you are confused about the kind of sickle cell you have, please let me know, because what they did was shortly after I left the office, they made me an appointment at the lab to just go get my blood drawn so they can be sure that I have SS. They really want to be thorough with me, and they're going to do a full blood test, because a lot of people have the trait and don't know it. And the hardest one to test for is thalassemia, and how about I didn't even know that. Like, people are walking around here with the trait and don't even know it. And so you guys just contact me. Azizi Coleman told me that it was perfectly fine to give her number out to any sickle cell warrior if they want to talk to her or have any questions about anything, and I will make sure it's okay with her again before I do give her number to someone. But she definitely has no qualms about people, knowing wanting to know information. That's what she's here for. So you guys, again, I just want to thank you for listening to me go on and on and on about my doctor's appointment. It was way more than I expected, and I was so happy to be seen by them. I'm never going anywhere else ever again, and I hope Dr. Iffy doesn't go anywhere. Her team was beautiful, and I brought one bracelet. I think I'm going to be seeing one doctor. What I should have brought was about 12 of these, because everybody in there deserved one. And last but not least, you guys, they told me to call and get the paperwork for my student loans to be forgiven for all my loans, all my schooling. Jesus, God is so good. Whew, they gonna take care of me. And the reason why I never took the paperwork, I had paperwork here at home, but the reason why I never took paperwork up there, took it to my old doctor, was because I just felt like they were gonna look at me like I was crazy. Like, you're not disabled, you can work, you can go to school. We went to school, we went to college, you can do it too. We ain't signing this, we gotta pay our loans off. So I just really felt like that other office just really wasn't into sickle cell like Dr. Iffy is. So you guys, let me get off of here. I'm starting to ramble, but thank you so much for watching, and please leave me a comment below if you have any questions about my appointment, and if I leave anything out, I'll put it in my next vlog. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.